All right, Shalom Yashala, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Wahara Kakodash Barakatham. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akian pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth, and salutations to the select number of Akwat out there listening. This is this lesson, it'll just go into it's just like unrighteous dealings, like it's like according like to the law on how E operates. Just and more so how parents are able to have authority, in their home over their children, man. People people talk about how people should raise their kids, up with morality, respect, which I wholly agree with. The scriptures tell you such. But when you got these type of things going to effect, y'all pretty much, stripping the rights of parents, or, pretty much taking the kid side of things, man. It's really coming to a point to where, like, bro, any little thing you say to your child that they may not like, a child is, I'm in an abusive situation at home. Come to find out, the parent ain't even touched them. The parent just been trying to talk to him, been trying to just just implement a system of a child and parent dynamic, man. Now that's become problematic, in this society. This is Babylon, No reason to go figure, man, because we know where we at. But I'm gonna let this excerpt of this video play, and the woman, she explains it real well. It's probably about 2 minutes, and then I get some scriptures.
Just again, to the concern of parents when their child is not in the home. And I have a situation I spoke of earlier where my son was addicted to alcohol and drugs, and that we did fight quite a bit, and he left, he came back, there was fighting, and every time that he left, I'm sure that he felt that I didn't love him, or I didn't affirm, I wasn't agreeable with the things that he was doing, and he was right, I wasn't. But there was one time in particular that he left that was, just completely heart-wrenching, and we'd gotten in an argument. If I had confronted him, and he had left, and then after he had left, I went up to his room, and I saw he left his wallet and his shoes. There was no shoe. He didn't have any shoes with him, and I was so panicked, and I was so sick. I was so just heartbroken, because I kept thinking, what if something happened to him? And now he has no identification. Nobody can even tell me where he is, or tell me if they find his body, or he's in a hospital. No one can tell me. And that's the situation that we are putting parents in by passing this legislation. I mean, yes, not every situation is going to be like mine, where there was a loving mother at home that was worried sick. But for those loving mothers and fathers that are worried sick, that they're going out of their mind with fear, they're calling the police, they're calling every single friend of their child and every friend's parent. Those parents aren't going to be notified. And so now under this legislation, if we called the police and reported our child missing, they don't even know. They don't know where the child is either. The child could be in a home, getting care, getting treatment. That's all we're asking. We're asking, please notify the parents. Don't cut them out of this situation. Not every situation that a child leaves from is a bad situation or an abusive home. It just might be a hot moment. I ask for a no vote on this legislation. Thank you, Madam.
And what the ESSB 5599 bill, I believe it may have been passed, is if it's if their child wants to basically change their gender, and then also just a reproductive operation or what have you, so gender reaffirmation or something like that. But it's pretty much just really to override the authority of the parent. The parents say so, man, because they say they want people to concede to authority, but you really showing to you really showing these kids how to be very disrespectful to their parents. And basically you really saying we're your parents, but down the road they gon' find out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been many studies, for these runaways or those who disagree with their family and they felt like they wasn't loved because they wanted to do some bullshit. You call out, critique, anybody on something, now you're hateful. So they say. This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. Okay, that's unrighteous, man. And that woe is what? To destruction, man. Okay, so the weak ass government here and legislation that's being passed, from the House and the Senate and all the government, the Federal Reserve. Hey, the Lord gonna destroy y'all, man. Okay, the Lord is gonna destroy this place, man. It's acts such as that. They really, they really want to take over your mind, body, and soul. Like literally. In all aspects, man. I'll reread that in its entirety. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. And the woman had made a good point. She was like, well, particular parents have gone through this, they may have had a disagreement with their child or a heated argument. They don't see their child and the child's gone at a month to a year time. They may never see him. And the child pops back up as somebody else, But here it is, that bill is being passed to okay that. And what's interesting, any other type of I believe any other type of scenario that wouldn't be okay. Like someone who's pretty much like a fugitive, if they wanted to get a face change and this and that, y'all wouldn't concede to that. We're just in a backwards ass society, man. You can basically you could just ruin yourself, man. But under their legislation, if you're gonna ruin yourself how we say so. You can't ruin yourself any other way. Ruin yourself how we say so. So it'll be A-okay. Let me jump to Proverbs 22 and verse 6, I believe. This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. What's that? Having respect for authority. They're getting to the point you can't even raise your child to have particular boundaries on how you would like to raise your child. Because that's like, bro, that's the state, or however they have it set up. That's the state basically saying, hey, we see it more fit to let them do what they want to do, or whatever we implement. That's what they're saying. They've even gone as a little before this, and years back, people were having issues with their child's lunch at school, and the woman who packed their child's lunch, it was like a turkey sandwich, some fruit, then a little juice and a little snack, and they threw the lunch out to, oh, this isn't good for them. Like, bro, the BS y'all serving ain't good, man. Y'all practically serving these kids prison food, man, at the in the schools, bro. I was once too in school, man. Food was terrible, man. So it was that situation, that was some years ago, but it lets you further know how much more they're pushing this agenda to they really they let you know, man, we're truly in Babylon, man. Because just look at the confusion. Okay, someone wants to have an abortion, they fighting to be able to kill a child. Okay, but here it is, you have fully functioning parents who are involved in their child's life, love their child. They're gonna have, challenges and whatnot, but you fail. So like you pass a bill to where the parent can't find out their child's whereabouts. It makes no sense, man. So that's why, this place has to be destroyed, man, because it's nothing but confusion, man. Okay. This is verse 15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. La'ab, that heart and the mind of a child, right? Here it is. You got a little boy, a little girl believing they're deep down inside they're another gender, but that's not true. That's not true, man. That's Satan, man. Okay. And everybody would say, yeah, well, kids, do this. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, so and so, so forth. It's not that. Okay. And it's when the parent, comes in, breaks it down. Look, you're this, you're a boy, you're a girl. Okay. And it shouldn't go no further than that, man. We are in a time that everything is being pushed. I didn't think I'd live to see it go as far as it did, to where, you're literally telling people that men can have babies, man. Let me reread verse 15 in its entirety, and I believe this finish off on this. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. Okay? What's that rod of correction? Hey, maybe discipline. Maybe, hey, man, we'll have a conversation. I'm cutting your phone off. You won't be having any extra curricular activities for 3 weeks and so forth. Don't be online talking with your friends. But here it is. Now that's considered abuse, because you've put in play consequences for your child disobeying the order that you've set in your house. Now they can feel free to, my mom and dad tripping, I don't feel like, being around that, and here it is, there's a bill being passed, because your parents are basically or really a reflection of reality, man. You first learn authority in the home you're raised in, man, by your parents, man. Okay. Your parents tell you not to do certain things and tell you to do certain things. Hey, take out that trash. Hey, your bedtime is this. And when they're infant, they're little, kids start walking, and kids are curious. They see plugs. Get away from that. Don't touch that. You're really stripping away the hard work the parent has done by them even including this bill, man, and got the nerve to pass it. I believe they may have passed it, if I'm not mistaken, man. But we're definitely in Babylon, man, and this further proves, your family, man, don't belong to you. Your kids don't belong to you, in this captivity, man. Complete wickedness, man. But that's all I have on this. Abaratazah. This is edifying for the body. Once again, call Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Wahara Kako Dash Barakatham. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam pushing this truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwatata listening. Shalom.